Welcome back to our channel, and welcome to one of the most enchanting countries in Southeast Asia, wonderful Indonesia. In today's video, we'll dive into the beautiful landmarks, incredible food, rich traditions, and if you're thinking about relocating here, we've got you covered with essential tips. Indonesia is an archipelago consisting of over 17,000 islands, making it the largest island nation in the world. Located in Southeast Asia, it is a culturally and geographically diverse country, with thousands of ethnic groups and hundreds of distinct languages spoken. Let us move on to Indonesia's beautiful landmarks. Bali. It is known worldwide for its beautiful beaches, rice terraces, temples, and spiritual ambience. Bali is a major tourist destination. Pura Tanah Lot. This is one of Bali's most iconic sea temples, perched on a rock formation with the ocean surrounding it. It's especially stunning at sunset. Uluwatu Temple. This is another seaside temple, located on a cliff offering breathtaking views of the Indian Ocean. It's also famous for its traditional Kecak dance performances. Sacred Monkey Forest Sanctuary. Ubud. This is a lush forest home to hundreds of long-tailed macaques, as well as ancient temple ruins. Tagalalong Rice Terraces. This is stunning terraced rice fields that showcase Bali's iconic agricultural landscape. Visiting tips. The dry season, April to October, is the best time to visit, but Bali can be visited year-round. Relax on Bali's best beaches, Seminyak, Nusa Dua, Padang Padang. When visiting temples, dress modestly. Sarongs are usually provided at the temple entrance. Try authentic Balinese food, babi guling, nasi campur, bebek betutu. While they're adorable, monkeys can be mischievous, so be cautious with your belongings. Borobudur Temple, Java. It is the largest Buddhist temple in the world. Borobudur is an enormous, ancient structure made of volcanic stone, built in the 9th century. It consists of 6 square platforms topped by 3 circular platforms, decorated with over 2,600 relief panels and 504 Buddha statues. Visiting tips. To avoid the crowds and to catch the sunrise, aim to arrive early. The sunrise tour is highly recommended. You'll be walking up and down stairs, so comfortable shoes are a must. Borobudur is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Avoid climbing on the statues and be mindful of the cultural significance of the temple. Prambanan Temple, Java. This is a Hindu temple complex. The Prambanan temples are dedicated to the Hindu gods Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva. The central temple is 47 meters tall, surrounded by smaller temples and intricately carved reliefs depicting Hindu myths. Ramayana ballet performance is a popular cultural experience at Prambanan in the evenings, showcasing a traditional performance of the Ramayana epic with the temples as the backdrop. Visiting tips. Wear sunscreen. Prambanan is an open-air site, so it's important to stay protected from the sun, especially if visiting during the afternoon. Again, wear comfortable clothes and shoes as you'll be walking a lot. If visiting temples, dress respectfully. Try to visit early or late in the afternoon to avoid the midday heat and crowds. Komodo National Park, Flores. The park is home to the famous Komodo dragons, the world's largest lizards. You can visit Komodo and Rinca Islands for guided trekking tours to see these majestic creatures in their natural habitat. Pink Beach is a unique beach where the sand is naturally pink, thanks to the presence of crushed red coral. Komodo National Park is also a UNESCO World Heritage Site known for its vibrant marine life. The waters around the islands are among the best for diving and snorkeling. Visiting tips. Safety first. When trekking to see Komodo dragons, always go with a certified guide for safety. Respect the dragons. Stay at least 3 meters away from the Komodo dragons at all times, as they are wild animals. The dry season, April to December, is ideal for visiting, as the weather is cooler and better for trekking. You'll be island hopping, so pack light but bring essentials like sunscreen, a hat, and a camera. Raja Ampat Islands, Papua. Raja Ampat is a paradise for divers and snorkelers, known for its stunning coral reefs and diverse marine life, including manta rays, sharks, and over 1,000 species of fish. The islands themselves are picturesque, with lush jungles, stunning lagoons, and pristine beaches. The islands are also home to a variety of bird species, including the endangered Wilson's bird of paradise. Visiting tips. For the best experience, consider taking a diving course or going on guided snorkeling tours to explore the underwater beauty. Be prepared for limited amenities and basic accommodations, as the region is still relatively untouched by mass tourism. Raja Ampat is remote, so plan for multiple flights and boat transfers. The journey can take time, but it's worth it for the untouched beauty. Respect local efforts to preserve the environment by avoiding litter and minimizing your impact on wildlife. Mount Bromo, Java. Mount Bromo is one of Indonesia's most famous and active volcanoes, offering a surreal landscape with its crater and the sea of sand surrounding it. The best way to experience Mount Bromo is by watching the sunrise from a nearby viewpoint. The sight of the sun rising over the volcanic landscape is truly mesmerizing. Visiting tips. Arrive early to catch the sunrise. Tours typically start around 3 a.m. to get to the viewpoint in time. Temperatures can drop significantly at dawn, so bring a jacket or sweater. After the sunrise, you can walk or take a horse ride to the edge of the crater. The walk is relatively short but steep, so wear sturdy shoes. Lake Toba, Sumatra. Lake Toba is the largest volcanic lake in the world and is located inside a supervolcano. It's a peaceful retreat surrounded by mountains and lush forests. Samosir Island is the island in the center of the lake. It is home to Batak culture, with traditional villages and scenic landscapes. Visiting tips. The best time is during the dry season, May to October, to enjoy outdoor activities. Lake Toba is a great place for relaxation. You can rent a boat, hike around the area, or explore the local villages. Visit the Batak villages to learn more about the traditional culture, including dances, music, and local crafts. After visiting the beautiful landmarks, let us move on to Indonesian cuisine. Indonesian cuisine is one of the most diverse and flavorful in the world, influenced by local traditions, indigenous ingredients, and centuries of trade with India, China, the Middle East, and Europe. With over 17,000 islands, the country's food varies widely by region, but it is united by its rich spices, bold flavors, and diverse cooking techniques. Here are some local dishes. Nasi Goreng, fried rice with a mix of spices, vegetables, and meats, often served with a fried egg on top. Satay, skewered and grilled meat, typically served with peanut sauce. Rendang, a rich and spicy beef stew that originates from Sumatra. Gado-gado, a salad of steamed vegetables and tofu, served with peanut sauce. Soto, a traditional soup made with meat, vegetables, and noodles. Tempeh, a fermented soybean dish, popular as a vegetarian protein source. Ayam penyet, fried chicken with sambal. Martabak, a stuffed pancake with savory or sweet fillings. Moving on to religion. Islam is the dominant religion in Indonesia, with around 87% of the population identifying as Muslim, making it the largest Muslim-majority country in the world. Christianity, Protestantism and Catholicism is the second largest religion, especially in certain regions like North Sulawesi and East Nusa Tenggara. Hinduism is prominent in Bali, where many practices are based on the Hindu Balinese tradition. Buddhism is practiced by a small percentage, mainly in places like Jakarta and Yogyakarta. Indigenous belief systems also play a significant role in some communities. Let us move on to language in Indonesia. Indonesian, or Bahasa Indonesia, is the official language. It is a standardized form of Malay and is used in government, education, and media. Many Indonesians also speak regional languages like Javanese, Sundanese, Balinese, and others, depending on their ethnic group. Moving on to customs and traditions. Hospitality. Indonesians are known for their warm hospitality. It's customary to offer guests tea or coffee, and sharing meals is an important social activity. Respect for elders. Elders are highly respected in Indonesian culture, and it's important to show deference. Weddings and ceremonies. Indonesian weddings, especially in traditional communities, are elaborate affairs involving rituals and celebrations that can last for days. Gamelan music and batik. Traditional music, like the gamelan and hand-woven batik fabrics, are important cultural expressions. Religious festivals. Islamic holidays like Ramadan and Eid al-Fitr, Hindu Balinese ceremonies, and Christmas are widely celebrated. Let us now proceed to what to take note for relocation. Visa and work permits. Indonesia requires a visa for most expatriates. Long-term stays for work or residency may require a KITAS, temporary stay permit, or KITAP, permanent stay permit. Cost of living. The cost of living in cities like Jakarta and Bali can be high, especially in terms of housing and international schools, but other areas like Yogyakarta and Surabaya can be more affordable. The official currency of Indonesia is the Indonesian rupiah. Exchange at official money changers. Avoid street vendors offering better rates. Carry cash for daily expenses. Many local shops and markets don't accept cards. Always have small bills, 10,000 to 50,000 Indonesian rupiah, for convenience. Language barrier. While Indonesian is the official language, English is not widely spoken outside of tourist areas and business circles. Learning conversational bahasa Indonesia can be beneficial for smooth communication. Healthcare. Healthcare is decent in major cities, with many private hospitals catering to expatriates. However, rural areas may have limited access to healthcare facilities. Transport. Public transportation is limited in many areas, so owning a vehicle or using ride-sharing apps like Gojek and Grab is common. Traffic congestion can be an issue in major cities. Safety. Indonesia is generally safe, but certain areas may have different safety concerns, especially in conflict-prone regions like Papua. Here are some job prospects in Indonesia. Tourism and hospitality. The tourism sector is one of the biggest industries in Indonesia, particularly in Bali, Yogyakarta, and Jakarta. Jobs in hospitality, tour guiding, and hotel management are common. Teaching English. There is a high demand for English teachers, especially in private language schools and international schools. Technology and IT. Jakarta has a growing tech scene, and startups in e-commerce, fintech, and app development are thriving. Manufacturing and industry. Indonesia has a robust manufacturing sector, including textiles, automotive, and electronics, offering opportunities for engineers and factory managers. Healthcare and NGOs. There's always a need for medical professionals, especially in urban areas and NGOs focusing on community development. In summary, Indonesia is a vibrant, diverse country with a lot to offer in terms of natural beauty, culture, and job opportunities. Whether you're considering relocation for work, study, or tourism, it's a nation where traditional values coexist with modern developments. Understanding the local culture, language, and practices will help make your transition smoother and more rewarding. If you enjoyed this journey through Indonesia, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to Tapas and Lemonade for more travel adventures, cultural insights, and tips on expat life. If you've been to Indonesia, drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences. Thanks for watching.